RigReports has revolutionized how daily operations are reported, tracked, and analyzed for small to mid-size operators and oil and gas consultants. RigReports is a cloud-based application that manages and captures daily operational data throughout the entire well lifecycle for drilling, workovers, completions, and facility jobs. RigReports was designed with a simple and easy to navigate report entry interface for users of every technical skill level. Analytics are instantaneous. Daily reports are professional and sent automatically to your distribution groups at your scheduled times. With our company-wide collaborative approach, each department user can manage, create, or view pertinent job details specific to their needs, bringing the whole company together in one easy-to-use application, yet simple enough that it takes little to no training. RigReports was developed by a drilling engineer out in the field and realized there was a great need for a simplified daily application. Wanted the detailed information, but yet simple enough for all users. Getting started with RigReports begins with our seamless 24 to 48 hour onboarding, which we import your company, well information, users, vendor list, cost codes, so all you have to do is log in and get started making your daily reports. We guide you every step of the way. After logging in, you will be directed to the home screen where you have access to all ongoing and upcoming jobs within your organization. Each type of job is coded by specific colors to easily identify a specific job type. Much like social media, you can follow, not follow, all jobs that you prefer. We're going into the Operation Detail Entry section, and with the Detail Entry section contains entry components that are specific to each job type. Instantly, you see the key details from the job type, the well, where the job is being performed, to the current status of the job and key event dates. You can view the cumulative job cost and relevant plot highlighting key data about the job, such as days versus depth plot for a drilling job. The data mimics the row entry format of an Excel report for users that are used to that style. You can track as little or as much data as you want based on your organization's preferred reporting style. Below is a list of daily reports that have been created for the job. From here, you have access to all reports for that job. You can add, you can edit, you can view, or you can download or delete a report. Here is an example of a daily report generated using our custom templates. Our professional reports are designed to be easy to read at a glance with the level of detailed operations and cost data that you need. Costs are displayed by accounts with daily and cumulative totals, vendors, and their descriptions. Once you review and approve the reports, then you are done. Reports go out automatically and at a specified time for each individual distribution group. We provide an afternoon update as well. All the data that you entered is saved automatically so that you can leave the report entry screen and come back and pick up right where you left off. Once a report is complete, all you do is distribute updated report or submit report. It's now in the queue, and you will be sent to your distribution list at the scheduled times. Report entry has never been so simple. Below is a list of daily reports that have been created for the job. From here, you have access to all the reports for that specific job. You can add a report, you can edit, you can view, and then you can also download. Let's go in and take a look at an example of a daily drilling report generated by one of our custom templates. Our professional reports are designed to be easy to read at a glance with the level of detailed operations and also cost data that you need. Costs are displayed by accounts with daily and cumulative totals, vendors, and descriptions. Once you review and approve the reports, then you are done. Your report will go out automatically, and then we also provide the option to send out a partial report as an afternoon update as well. All of the data that you entered is saved automatically, so you can leave the report entry screen and come back and pick right where you left off. Once a report is complete, all you do is click Submit the Report. It's now in the queue, and it will be sent to your distribution list at the scheduled times. Report entry has never been so simple. As you go in and create a new report, it automatically takes you to the operational detail of each job type. And each component in here is specific to each job type. Currently we're in a drilling job. So looking at our operation log, you have your summary of work, your 24-hour forecast, your depths. You also have your hourly log entry components, and here you have your activities that you can customize yourself. You can also record non-productive time. You enter your well depth, and you can tag each event according. In looking at the mud section, you are able to document all general information, your viscosity, fluid loss, your chemical properties, your solids control information, and also your additives. Your drilling parameters you're able to record. Items like directional surveys can be imported directly from our spreadsheet using our custom import tool, which will save you time from re-entering the data that is often provided by service companies. You can download the template and send it to the directional driller for them to complete, and all you have to do is import it back in. And at a click of a button, you can load previous surveys, and only the last 5 directional surveys will display on the report. And moving on, you have your bottom hole assembly, your casing information. You can add your pumps here, your bit records, your blowout preventer data, engines, also notice hours ran, and you can keep track of your inventory items. Daily costs are tracked by using your organization's custom cost template and cost codes. So the costs are displayed and broken down by intangible and tangible cost. You're able to record any new costs for the day and assign them to the corresponding vendor account. You view your daily totals and your cumulative totals here. You have your vendors and your descriptions. You keep track of all your reoccurring costs, and you sort by primary accounts, tangible and intangible account. So it helps narrow down and helps you really analyze the cost trends where your operation costs are being allocated. So when you go in to enter a cost, it's very simple. You can add a comment, you can select a vendor here, or you can add a new vendor on the fly. You keep track of your reoccurring cost, and you can carry forward until the end of the job, or you have a specific date. And you just add cost. And one thing I wanted to show you too, you can also view your accounts. You can view all accounts, or you can do the accounts with only have a daily cost associated with them. Now, one thing I want to mention here is the 10% contingency factor. You have the option to include an automatic calculated contingency factor that can be customized from the settings page for a default or at the start. One of the great things about our user-friendly interface is that you can take a quick glance at your account, your vendor information. You can tell exactly what kind of account code it is, what your daily total is, so you can just take a quick glance. That was $750. I think that the forklift was only supposed to be $500. You've got your cumulative totals, your AFEs. You know you're good when they're in green, but when they're in red, you know you have an issue. You can put any kind of remarks here that you would like. And you also have your ticket information, and this really helps with accounting and any discrepancies that they may have. They can take a look at this and really be able to evaluate what came in versus what the invoice is saying. The Reports Notes tab allows users to keep track of high-level report information such as your rig information, your weather of the day, your HSSE data, as well as any training that you might wanted to add of the day, and then any additional notes, which can be recorded as just standard or critical. Critical notes will be alerted in red. Do you have a picture of a bit that was removed from a hole, or a schematic of a tool that you may want to send with your report? Well, you have that option. You can include the documents with a distributed report email, or you can just simply store them in RigReports. Like I said earlier, RigReports is more than just a report entry system. It's a full-service job management platform. Our Files section is a huge benefit for the entire family with all the pertinent information in one access point. You're able to share well plans, directions with your team members, and also with your third-party vendors. All you do is just simply upload your documents under pictures and make it available to anyone that views the job or is related to the job. The ease of our distribution model handles the automated daily distribution of your reports and gives you the flexibility to set up multiple distribution groups by report format and time. It takes away that manual process of copy and paste into different report formats and sending them out in an email. For example, you can schedule the full operations detail report to go into your engineering at 7 a.m. and then a high-level composite summary to your executive team at 8:15 each day. It's such a great feature for users, partners, and/or investors that only need to see limited data. We offer custom report templates and we'll show you a few examples in just a minute. It's super easy to add or delete people into the groups that you select from. You can add current members, you can pick from contacts, you can clone from a saved list, you can also from another previous job. And if you're not sure what your settings are or you need to change something, you just click here, Edit List Settings, go through here and you're able to change operator, the report layout function, the frequency, the time of day of distribution. Receives attachments, yes, no. Distribution status, is it active or disabled? The Analysis section allows you to view and analyze cumulative operational data with easy-to-read charts so that you can make the decision as a job is going on or when it's complete. So you're able to analyze cost trends to determine whether your operation costs are being allocated and also how they can be optimized. You've got easy-to-read charts so that you can make the decisions, and you're also able to view work activity with cumulative hours for each one that can be sorted by date or for all work activities. Adding a job is so simple. You just click New Job, you select the job type, and then automatically it's going to take you and let you pick out the field, the well information. You select your cost templates, your report layouts, and then you can assign an expense or an AFE. And what's cool about it is you can add a new AFE here. Very simple to add. It gives it its own identification number. You're able to enter all the information here and click Add. You add your job objectives, cause of failure, your total depth. You can assign your company reps. When you get all that in, create job. In our data vault, you have two options. You have a job vault or you have a well vault. In the well vault, you can upload all your well files, schematics, histories, plans, etc. These files can be tagged to a specific job, to a specific day, or to the well in general. Now going back into our job vault, you can search and sort for all types of jobs, a certain status, a job name, field, well, minimum or maximum dollars spent, or by the start date. Our analytics dashboard helps you drill down to the very penny by many different scenarios, and you have the availability to export the data as needed. Our job cost analysis dashboard provides the full spending analytics needed to see your cost trends, the AFE budget versus actual, and even personalize how you can see your data. You can drill down even further and this is where you can filter, personalize, and also you can export. Going into the administration section, this is where you maintain the bulk of the information from AFEs. You have your drop-down menus that you can customize. You also have your save list. This is where you're going to manage your settings for the entire organization, users, your vendors, and then also your contacts. We're going to take a look at an AFE. So adding a new AFE is very simple. Each AFE creates its own unique ID, and you're able to fill out all the general information that you have. You're also able to search by all these different types that are up here. And you could even search for a specific number if you have one. So you're able to view the AFE amount. This is the remaining. This is your budget roll-up. And then also if you need to add any phases to the AFE. These are your options below. Your Save List section allows you to create customized groups of frequent contacts that can quickly be cloned to a job distribution list. Your Settings tab allows you to update the default company and job settings, and also such as the contingency factor that we showed you in the cost section before. The drop-down tab allows you to customize any drop-down lists that are used in the report entry components, from the work activity categories to the event tags, and you have full control of the drop-down options. The Vendors tab shows you all the vendors in your organization. You can edit, create, or import from a spreadsheet for your new vendors. Add a new vendor is just as easy. You can also mark approved, active, not active. Importing is very simple. We have a download template. It goes to an Excel. The Users tab allows you to view all the users in your organization. So you can create a new users and select the role and the permissions for that user from the admin, to users, to a third-party user, to a read-only user. Newly created users will automatically receive an email that provides instructions for them to create a password, login, and start getting to work. It's very easy to set up an AFE, and you can also manage and view all of your AFE and expenditures for your organization. You're able to search the many unique displays as you see here. You're also able to view your budget details in fine detail. You're able to add the different phases. And you're also able to see where you are in the AFE and where you are cumulative cost. At MI4, we really pride ourselves in the level of service, support, and dedication that we provide our customers. It's really important to us. And one of the things that we have provided are different ways of contacting and getting support. Some people want to send an email. Some people would rather pick up the phone and call. Some people would rather view a tutorial. And then some people want to just send a little chat. We have a preference for everybody. One of the great things that we provide is the support that you receive on the other end of that are actually the software and the petroleum engineers who developed RigReports. It's not somebody far away. We're all based out of Houston, Texas.
RigReports has a transparent pricing model. You only pay for what you use, and there's no contracts or additional fees, and comes with a lot of unlimited benefits.
In today's world, you have to keep track of a lot of data while also juggling many parts of the business. And there just never seems enough time in the day for tracking down the data that's needed, managing the spreadsheets that are required, emailing their operational reports out, and responding to the many questions throughout the company. But there is an easier way, and it's RigReports. Let RigReports change your daily reporting so you can manage and capture all the operational data that you need to do your job for drilling, workovers, completions, and all your facility jobs. It's as simple as go to rigreports.com to sign up.